Anyone actually noticed any differences after taking daily vitamins? If so, what? 1. Magnesium changed my whole mood. Less anxious, I sleep deeper, and I don't cry when my charger falls behind the nightstand anymore. 2. Vitamin D supplements might have saved my life. I struggled with depression for most of my adult life. To the degree that I was having suicidal thoughts on an almost daily basis. I finally was able to see a doctor after years of not being able to afford it and not having insurance. After some testing, it turned out that my vitamin D levels were nearly zero. A combination of diet and lack of sunlight. I'm a redhead and I avoid sunlight as much as I reasonably can, since we're prone to skin cancer, we're to blame. It was suggested I start a supplement, and within a week it was almost like stepping out of a fog bank. I felt genuinely good for the first time in decades. The depression shrank to something entirely manageable, especially after years of it looming over me day in and day out. Within a month, it was nearly entirely gone. I still have infrequent bouts, but they are nowhere near what they used to be. I've continued my vitamin D regimen, and added B12 and C just to cover the other bases, and it's made my life infinitely better. 3. I got clinically depressed and went to see my physician. The first thing he did was to check my vitamin levels. Turned out that my vitamin D levels had almost hit rock bottom, so I was put on prescription strength vitamin D pills. Sorted out my depression in about a month. Now I take a daily vitamin D pill during autumn, winter and early spring, because I'm colored, no more winter depression and unexplainable joint aches and pains. Apparently, us colored folks need more vitamin D, when we're living in a non-tropical country, which means we won't get enough vitamin D from sunlight. I live in Denmark. 4. I started taking daily turmeric supplements and my arthritis inflammation symptoms are like 95% better. My joints can absolutely tell a difference when I go a couple days without taking it. It's a complete game changer for me. 5. I used to get sick all the time like catching a cold every month. Then I started taking multivitamins with C and zinc. Haven't been sick in the last 6 months, and I feel way more energized.